many African Americans have been brainwashed into not being open-minded, not even considering a conservative point of view. I have received some of that same vitriol simply because I am running for the Republican nomination as a conservative. So it's just brainwashing and people not being open-minded, pure and simple.
And when I pressed him on that word, brainwashed, he says a lot of African Americans have been brainwashed into thinking they have to vote for the Democratic Party, can't vote for Republicans or conservatives.
I'm sure he's been watching too much of the Manchurian Candidate. Look, that is one of the most ignorant statements you've ever heard in your life. Part of the problem that Herman Cain somehow can't acknowledge is that for literally 40 years, there was a Southern strategy that totally turned off African-American voters to the GOP. You go to Barry Goldwater opposing the Civil Rights Act. You look at the Republican Party where you had moderates who helped get those bills passed. When the Democratic Party nationally began to embrace civil rights, they converted those Southern Dixiecrats to the GOP. And so that's part of the deal. But here's the other deal, Wolf. I host the only 1-hour Sunday morning show targeting African Americans on TV One Cable Network. We begin our 3rd season on Sunday. In 2 years, we have had an open invitation for any Republican in the House or the Senate to come on our show and talk about any issue they want to. Open invitation from the Speaker down to the lowest member. 2 members have come on in 2 years. Tom Price from Georgia, Alan West from Florida. Michael Steele, when he was the chairman, told the leadership, guys, you can go talk to black folks on a show like this here. Alan West had his press secretary send an email to every press secretary in the House saying, great show, open conversation. David's been on my show. We've had some great conversations. And they refuse to do so. They can't even talk to black folks even in a television studio. That's why African Americans don't go for them, because they won't even talk to them.
Why don't Republicans, sometimes they get frightened, they're worried they'll meet a negative response, but that's news to me that your story, you should go everywhere. That's the point of politics. You go everywhere. And if people don't all like you, well, people aren't all going to like you. You never need 100% of the vote. You need 51.
They're scared to talk to black folks and have a conversation. Economics, education, and so don't just think it's always going to be a conversation about a social program. Have a dialogue.
Did you invite Herman Cain?
By the way, great,
here's the deal.
Great snacks in the green room.
No, first we have a real buffet. I'm shooting my show next week in Atlanta. Herman Cain, you want to come talk? Come on my show, we have a conversation.
All right, we'll see if he does. We'll see if anybody does.
Well, let's see if they have the guts to do so.
Thank you.